Hey everyone, so today I want to share with you all my August favorites, and I feel like I found some really good staples and a lot of stuff. I just kind of went through my collection and how busy we've been traveling and doing so much. I haven't found myself like finding new products because I haven't gone to the city or the store or anything, so I kind of just had to go and look in my product collection, and I have realized that I have some really good stuff that I wanted to share with you. So let's just begin. Let's start with face products. And for the past most of July and most of August, I haven't worn like a real foundation. I've been just using my Origins Vitazing. Now this is not, I wouldn't consider this a tinted moisturizer. This is kind of just a sheer tinted lotion. Maybe if you took like a tinted moisturizer and then diluted it with like a face sunscreen or lotion, that's what this is. But for me, this is just a nice, it just gives me enough to where I can spot conceal and put a little under the eyes and then set it. And I like it. It doesn't oxidize. Check out Origins Vitazing. I love it, and I think it's worth the money. So I have been loving this. I think it blends out so nicely. It kind of does the highlighting, the covering up all in one. So I have it today on my, the middle of my forehead, under the eyes, on the chin, Cupid's bow, and a little bit on the bridge of my nose. And I just love it. It's really great coverage, and it's so inexpensive. Let's move on to bronzer. Now I mentioned this bronzer a while ago in one of my videos, and it is the Physicians Formula bronzer in bronzer. This is a, I don't know, it just says bronzer on the back, but I think this is the lighter of the shades. And if you look, I mean, it looks like not that of a, doesn't look that dark of a bronzer, but it is so amazing. It's so natural on the skin. It makes you look like you just spent a week in the tropics, and I love it. I don't have it on today, but it is something that I always reach for it, whether it be for a transition shade in the lid or, you know, all over bronze or on the shoulders. It's gorgeous. It has a sheen. It's smooth as butter, and it just blends out so nicely. You can't really tell. It's just a really nice natural bronzer, and it doesn't have a red or it's not excessively orange. It's really great. The smell's still there, but I find that the smell just wears off, you know, within like 15 minutes of wearing, so that's not a deal breaker. I know I said it has a really perfumey smell. It does. It goes away. I can live with it. Let's talk about two blushes that I have been just going back and forth to. The first one is a Milani blush, the Baked Blush in Dulce Pink, and this is so beautiful. I have been obsessed with Luminoso for years, and I've repurchased that several times, but I was in the market for kind of a new, kind of like trying to step out of the box, you know, I'm trying to change it up and try new things. And so I saw this pretty beautiful lady right next to Luminoso, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give her a try. She is so beautiful. She definitely has a gold shimmer in it. I am not opposed to having like a shimmer on my cheek, and when I first looked at it, it has quite a few like a gold flecks, but they're not super thick, and I thought, you know, ooh, that's gonna be kind of scary. But honestly, on the cheek, I have it on today, it just, you can't really even tell. I don't know if you can see that. It just gives it a gorgeous like glow and sheen. It's super inexpensive. It's a pink, but it has more of like a rosy, I think a rosy tint hue, maybe that, yeah. The next one. The next time I go to the store that sells Wet n Wild, I will be picking up every other color. This is a Wet n Wild blush in apricot in the middle, and it is so gorgeous. This sucker is so pigmented. I think I paid under $3 for it. So there's Dulce Pink, and let's see if I can't kind of, this is a gorgeous matte apricot color. Here it is right there. I don't know if you can tell. This is such a beautiful color on the cheeks. It goes with every look. It's so pigmented, so you have to use a really light hand with it. You get so much product for literally under $3. I mean, it's amazing. I love this blush, and it doesn't break me out, which you just never know. Usually cheaper products tend to kind of break me out, but that one is gorgeous. So that's it right there. Has a gorgeous sheen too. Nothing chunky, nothing glittery. It just has an iridescence to it that definitely trumps this one, but they're two different, you know, they're two different colors, two different tones, whatever. Okay, I didn't talk about this. I don't know, in my last video, maybe I did. This is hands down my favorite face powder to date. I haven't reached for any of my high-end powders. This Airspun powder is phenomenal. I can't say enough good things about it. It's so silky smooth. It's so finely milled that when I, you know, use it for like an easy bake under my eye, it just melts into the skin. It looks so natural. It gives you like this flawless baby butt look. If that's a good look, I think it is. I love baby's butts. It's something you've got to go check out. I paid $7 for this at Walmart. You get a ton of product. It does have a really, really perfumey smell. That smell pretty much goes away within, you know, seconds of you putting it on your skin. I have it on today under my eyes, a little bit on the T-zone. It makes you look hydrated. It doesn't make you look cakey. Now, a lot of times what I'll do is I don't like to set my whole face with powder. I usually like to take a wet beauty blender or some kind of sponge, and then after I'm done with my concealer, I'll put it right under my eye, let that marinate, do the rest of my face makeup, and then go back and, you know, with a clean brush it off. That's usually how I've been wearing it. If I want like a little bit more of a set, if I want to be wearing, you know, more of a long wear makeup look, like if I have to be out all day and I want extra, I'll just take a big fat E2 by Morphe. This is one of my other faves that we'll talk about in a second. Dip it in there, tap off the excess, and just pat it where I want it, and it's amazing. Let's talk about some brushes since I mentioned my E3. This sucker is amazing. I just washed it so it kind of looks small. This is so soft. This is such a good brush. Go check it out. I know they've completely revamped the Elite collection, and I'm kind of like an old school, now this is like not new and trending, but this is such an amazing brush. I've washed it a couple times, have had no fallout. It's quite an amazing product. Now for contouring or setting powder or highlighting, I've been reaching for this little Real Techniques contour brush. It is the perfect size for, you know, carving out the hollows of your cheekbone, highlighting, dusting out that under eye, anything. This is a great little brush. It's super soft, pointed just enough, and I feel like it's very versatile. So this is a great little brush to have in your collection. This is the Morphe E17, and this is just a small dome brush. Now I love this for creating more of a crease on my eye, dusting, you know, a color underneath the the under eye. This is a perfect size. It's super soft. It's highly transferable. So if you dip this in any kind of color and you put it right on your eye, every color is going to go right onto your eye. It's not going to absorb a lot of the product since it's synthetic. It's a really, really great little brush. Okay, I wanted to talk about this highlighter that I've had for quite some time, but I think it's super versatile. It's great for traveling. It's not a liquid. It's not a powder. It's a cream that kind of sets to a powder. So this is a Sonia Kashuk highlighting stick in Sparkling Sands. This is what I have on today on the tops of my cheekbones, the tip of my nose, and a little bit of my Cupid's bow. This is a really, really pretty, creamy, like look at that, creamy highlighter. Where can I put that? How about right here? Blends so well. I don't know if you can see that. It's gorgeous as, you know, under the brow bone, on top of the highlight area. I didn't really think I would like a kind of more of a bronzy highlight. I think this is a little more champagne. Oh, did I just break it? Oh my gosh, I think I did. It's an amazing highlighter. And what I've been doing for a lot of days is putting Origins Vitazing on, a little concealer, and then a little bit on the high points of my face. And I feel like it just gives you the most natural, not highlighted look. Like it's just one of those looks that people are gonna be like, oh wow, you look glowing from within. Another kind of like I would say, I know I used this as a highlighter in my last video. I tend to now use it more as a bronze overlay. And this is the number 7 Shimmering Palette in Bronze. And I love this. Super great pigmentation, amazing color payoff, no real fallout, and just a really kind of like the Bobbi Brown shimmer sticks or shimmer bricks, but half the cost. I think this was like $14.99, and I just love that these colors. I have this color right here on my lid. Just really versatile. Again, I use it as more of a bronze overlay versus like an actual highlight. If I'm going with, if I'm really tan and you know want a little bit of a highlight, you can still kind of swirl all these together if you're my skin tone and put it on top, and it's not going to look dark or anything. I just now prefer to use this as an overlay, which kind of gives you that all over gorgeous bronzy sheen. Yeah, it's a sheen, kind of a shiny sheen. This is a lanolin, yeah, rose hip oil skin firming cream, and this is my favorite face brand. I have this one in the other, I don't know what it is, like, I don't know what it is, lanolin, I don't know, you get it at Marshall's, $6. Every time I go to Marshall's, I stock up because they don't always carry this, so when I find it there, I buy them out. It's amazing, hypoallergenic, smells wonderful like rosebuds, absorbs, you know, into the skin. It leaves your face feeling so moisturized if you're dry like I am. This is amazing. Working up a sweat talking about everything I love. Okay, now let's move on. I am trying to get organized with my life. I am in the process of completing my bachelor's degree, you know, working and being a wife, and it's a lot to juggle, and I don't even have kids, and I'm over here complaining. But for me, I need organization. I love structure, I love lists, I love, you know, writing it down so I see it, I can cross it off at the end of the day. I love that. I'm just that kind of person. So I picked this up at Marshall's. It's just a planner. It's nothing special, but it helps me organize my life, you know, a little bit more. I write, you know, how much school was completed, what needs to be done, kind of stuff like that, that make me feel like I'm doing good with my life. So nothing like excessively special. I just got it for $5 at Marshall's planner, kind of getting into, you know, writing sweet notes, and just little sweet memories too. You can, like, you know, add it to the day, like something happens wonderfully, you know, just jot it down, and then you have this memory book forever. Okay, one more thing, where is it? Here it is. Okay, last but not least is a fashion favorite. I love America. Like, I live in the greatest country in the world, so I have super American pride, and anything that says like America the Great, USA, God bless them, anything that has American pride in it, I'm gonna buy. So this is my favorite tank top ever. It says America, Home of the Brave, and I purchased this on Revolve.com. It's a clothing store. Hella expensive clothes, but you can find it on sale. Mine was on sale, and I just love it. It's a cutoff. It's just a really cool, like, chillax shirt, and again, I just think this is such an American pride shirt. I, you know, am so thankful for the men and women that, you know, pay for my freedom. They give their life for mine, and just a really cool story, kind of like the gospel story. So I love this shirt. So if you're ever, you know, looking for shirts that are kind of like unique. Check out Revolve. They might still have this. I'm not sure. I've had it for a while. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed some of my favorites. Hopefully I wasn't talking so fast. I feel like my heart is like elevated. I'm still feeling that coffee from this morning. I hope you all had a totally blessed day. Don't forget to tell people you love that you love them. And again, support our troops and just thank a troop. Thank a cop, you know, like just be like thankful and be grateful, because if it weren't for them, this America, this country probably wouldn't be so great. So thank you all for watching, and until next time, see you guys.